Hello friends, the weakest is the 8-valve 2-liter M102 engine. 118 horsepower does not cope well with a not too light car. The single-row timing chain proved to be short-lived. A 2.3-liter version of this engine, M102, with a return of 132 horsepower provides better dynamics, but consumes a lot of gasoline. The KE Jetronic mechanical fuel injection system often causes problems. Not all mechanics can fix them. Even worse, the engine does not tolerate the installation of LPG, so cars with gas equipment are best avoided altogether. Things are completely different with the 16-valve 4-cylinder engines of the M111 family, which came in 1992. The 2-liter version with 136 horsepower is already not bad, and the 150 horsepower 2.2 is able to deliver a little pleasure. More importantly, both engines are durable, trouble-free, and consume less fuel than the predecessors of the M102 series. If you want to get real pleasure from driving, then you should look for a coupe with a 6-cylinder engine. Offered from the very beginning of production, the M103 has a volume of 3 liters and a power of 180 HP. It works nice. Introduced in 1989, the 24-valve M104, originally 3.0 and later 3.2, with a capacity of 220 horsepower, sounds great and by today's standards, feels very alive. Unfortunately, all these inline sixes are very voracious, especially in the city. An even more serious problem is susceptibility to overheating and, as a result, burnout of the gasket under the head of the block. Therefore, it is extremely important to keep the cooling system in good condition. Interestingly, with 220 horsepower engines, a get-rag manual transmission was offered where the first gear was engaged left back, i.e. according to the so-called dogleg scheme. Manual transmissions are not very precise. Problems can also arise with the gear selection mechanism. 4-speed automatics are considered unkillable, while 5 speeds have been available since 1995. The W124 sedan could always be ordered with a V8 engine. Mercedes feared that a coupe with such a unit would compete with the SL. Therefore, the V8 was installed only by tuning studios, including AMG. It is worth recalling that AMG was originally an independent manufacturer. Only in 1993, both companies, already officially cooperating, introduced the E36 AMG. As in other versions of the W124, the body of the coupe is rusting, especially the front arches. After many years, it is becoming increasingly clear that the metal of younger specimens is less resistant to corrosion. Early C124s look much better and are therefore more expensive. A rare option, Nivo self-leveling suspension, is capable of delivering expensive problems after many years. But even without it, the suspension is quite comfortable. In addition, the chassis is very durable, despite the fact that as many as 5 levers work with each wheel at the back. It is necessary to pay attention to stabilizers. The mount often rusts and may burst. Replacement will not require excess funds. After many years, the ABS system can deliver problems, but expensive system repairs or sensor replacements are not always necessary. Often, a banal update of the brake fluid helps. Quite often, in the compartment, rear windows are stratified, and years later, frameless glass door seals are rented out. The seatbelt feed mechanism is also broken. If you know of other model malfunctions, be sure to write about it.